First is, can you briefly explain the emotion code and what it is? And then, can you tell us why would somebody come? What's the benefit that they're going to get by seeing you for an emotion code session?
So, Bev, your first question is, what's the emotion code? And briefly stated, it's a healing technique, and the basis of it is to identify emotions, which remember are energy, that actually get stuck in the body. And they get stuck as a result of an experience, an event, a situation that you encountered. So the process that the emotion code engages in is to actually identify what the emotion is, when it occurred, so how old were you, and what the situation was in order to move it. And that's part of the whole process. The second question, which is what everybody asks when they're going through a healing technique or a process, is, what am I going to get out of this? And that's a valid question. And so most times when we have emotions attached to the stories, to the experiences that we've had, they stay with us. And we then respond to life from a reaction rather than a choice, because we're responding to that energy. And if you think about the energy of anger, that's a strong emotion. I mean, anger will make people do things they otherwise wouldn't do, and we've seen it time and time and time again. So you're then in reaction. And when you're reacting to things, you're out of choice. The only thing that we have in our lives is choice, the choices that we made. But we feel that we can't because it's right there. That anger from when we were 12 years old and something happened to us, a situation will come up that mimics that, and we're off to that 12-year-old anger again in reaction. And so my practice, for the last 23 years has been about freedom and joy. And not just from an emotional perspective, but from a physical perspective. Because if you're in pain, your body actually, in this case, doesn't react. It just shuts down because it's just so painful. And then you're left with, oh my goodness, how is the pain going to go away? Am I always going to be this way? And then your life sort of centers around that. And so to be free and to be making choices from that place, because you don't have anything that's forcing you to react any longer, that freedom and that joy is invaluable. And so if we can get people to live that way, different world.